So listen, Aries, I don't know what's going on with y'all, what y'all trying to avoid or whatever, but every time I get ready to do this reading, it's like there's so much energy, so much coming at me that I'm just like, I can't do this right now. But we're going to push through today, boo. We're going to push through today. And we're coming at you with the Aries 2019 year ahead. 2019 year ahead. I'm trying to cut out a whole bunch of talking at the beginning of my video because it's so annoying to wait a whole minute to hear somebody babbling about some shit that I don't care about. Get to the reading already, damn it. Alright, Aries. What is this? I feel like you need to calm down and be patient. Calm down. Literally, you need to calm down. Okay? I don't know what you're doing, what you're going through, but calm down. It's all right. It's going to be all right. All right, so we got Saturn, Mars, Sun, and I still did it. Venus, Moon, Jupiter, Mercury is over a minute. All right, so Saturn, what kind of lessons did you learn in the past and how you should be applying them this year? So this is a year ahead, what you should be looking for, what you need to know about this year. Sorry, I took that whole minute for nothing. So this year, you need to put action behind your plan. Not just waiting for things to come in, waiting for your ships to come in, but you need to go out and start to do things to make things happen for yourself. Maybe in the past, you've just been sitting around waiting for things to happen. Like, oh, I'm going to offer, I have good intentions, but your intentions don't get things done. You have to act. Okay. All right. I don't know what's going on. So there's some kind of structure that causes you confusion, like an establishment and an established, like religion, maybe school, maybe some old traditions that you have and that you probably are you don't necessarily see the value in them anymore, and you're analyzing them, these old traditions that you used to have. Like maybe these old traditions probably try to put a damper or control your independence, or even control your appearance. And it's like there's a certain level of respect for this structure, but at the same time, it's like you're looking for independence. You feel confused and conflicted about these restrictions, and you basically just, you want your freedom. Give us free. Get you free. Get you free. All right, I'll take you 2. So 3 cards wanted to come out. I was only pulling 2. So you're feeling emotionally left out from a new beginning that you invested in. So you invested in something in the past and you're feeling left out. Maybe somebody's controlling the situation and you feel confused about it. But Saturn is asking you, what lesson did you learn about that? Did you learn that you needed to defend yourself, that you need to take action, that you need to take ownership of things that you have invested in? feel like it's yours and somebody is trying to take it. Like somebody's trying to steal your independence, control your thinking. So whatever lessons you learned surrounding that area of your life, you need to adhere to them this year. So the conflicts that you're going to be facing, and typically we face struggles and obstacles based on things or lessons that we should have already learned. So we're going to see what kind of struggles and obstacles Mars is going to bring you this year. So the obstacles you're going to face is having a new outlook. Having a new mindset, having a new outlook, and a more positive outlook, and not feeling or being so defeated or feeling so defeated. It's like you put up this front like you were okay, and or even that you didn't know things. You try to act like you didn't know something. And keep your feelings under wraps and act like you're so cold. But I feel like that has to come to an end. Yeah, you need to walk away from this this way of being, a way of not expressing your emotions, coming off hard and cold and aloof. It's like you had a new idea or you had a new revelation about you needing to walk away from this. And you need to, so you're going to be challenged this year in your emotions. You're going to be challenged this year in new ideas. And you're going to have to decide if you're ready to walk away from this cold and aloof type behavior or this cold and aloof person. What kind of lessons have you learned from this situation? And you need to start adhering to them. I feel like that those, whatever we talked about in that first section of cards with Saturn, that it closely relates to Mars. Okay. Yeah, this new idea, whatever you're walking away from, this cold and aloofness is going to bring you a more solid, intuitive foundation. You're going to become more one. You're going to be able to see more intuitively. But you have to let go of these defenses that you have built up. So I guess Mars is trying to bring in some intuition, or the sun is trying to bring in some intuition, but your obstacle is your thinking. And you need to, because the sun is trying to bring you some real enlightenment. The sun wants you to know some shit. And the sun wants you to know in a way that you are solid, that this is a real foundation, that your intuition is solid, it's grounded, it's not going anywhere. You could trust it. The sun. I feel a lot of energy coming from this card, and typically this is a new astrology deck astrology oracle cards that I bought, and I've never attempted to read them, but the more that I've been using them for this year ahead, I've been able to see things in them that I did not see before. And it's a very strong card. So, you know that you need to come out of this emotional indecision. You know that you need to come out of this way of being emotionally, walking around like you don't really care, but you really got all these hella feelings inside of you, being fake and phony. Yeah, like you're being phony. Go ahead and feel. I'm getting attitude right now too. Like you're being phony with yourself. Like how you can't even be phony with yourself. Like that's impossible. But you try real hard to be phony with yourself. Sorry, if you ain't like that, I'm just reading the cards. You need to have some mental determination, some mental focus on making a choice about your emotional well-being, about letting go of these old emotional ideas that you're holding on to. And it's like I feel like this King of Cups, he's on a verge of taking one step into his emotions. But it's like, I'm too comfortable here. I have all of this stuff. And if I step into this well of emotions, ain't no telling what's going to happen. But the universe is saying, if you come out of it, you're going to have the mental focus, the mental clarity that you need. But you just have to come out of this indecision. And once you come out of it, you're going to have emotional fulfillment. But you have to have the mental determination to come out of this indecision and address your feelings and focus and look at your feelings and accept them, embrace them, take a dip in them. I know it was out of order. Yes, you need to rush towards this emotional fulfillment, but it's going to take some mental work for you to get there. But you have to be willing to do that work. You have to be willing to go inside to embrace this not so pretty side of yourself. It's like it's like you're focused on, who is this? What sign is this? You're focused on looking good, and you're ignoring these messages. Or maybe you're ignoring the fact that you need to deliver these messages. Maybe you're not delivering some messages to yourself, but you need to focus. Because if you focus and you pay attention to these messages that are coming in, it's going to create an emotional fulfillment for you. It's going to take work. You got to work towards it. You have to be consistent. You can't be in and out. You can't not stick to what it is. I feel like the universe, spirit is probably a little bit annoyed with you. Like maybe you want something, but you're not really willing to do the work for it. You want happiness, but you don't want to focus. You don't want to concentrate. You don't want to choose. You don't want to feel. You don't want to be in your feelings. Boy, girl, whoever you are. All right, Venus. Relationships. So you've analyzed yourself. You've gone within to look at yourself. Or you're going to do the work this year to look at yourself. And you're going to cut some things out. You're going to make some things clear. Because you've gained some revelations. And it's like, I'm not for this. I'm not for this. I'm for loving myself. I'm for nurturing myself. So you're cutting some things out. You're letting some things go in order to create balance, in order to create this internal internal creative balance. I don't freaking know. I heard the word creative. Like, I need to insert that in there. So you're cutting some things out, and it's like you're demanding balance. So whatever this relationship is, if there is a relationship, it's like I'm looking at it and I'm about to cut some shit out. Because if you're not going to make me happy, if you're not going to pour into me, because I know I'm a star. I know it's hella people out here that want me, and I know that there's this one person that I have my mind on, or there's this one person that has their mind on me, but they need to be able to nurture the things around them, and they need to be able to nurture me as well. And you're looking for that kind of balance right now. It's like you're ready to cut some things out in order to achieve a certain level of balance in your life. So FYI, if you're coming to my channel looking to hear about your boyfriend cheating on you and all of that, clearly this is not the place for that. It's all about you. All about you. 5 of Wands. So, and once you achieve this balance, once you cut this balance out, you're going to have to defend it. You're going to have to make sure that you're defending this. Like, make sure that the balance that you create is impenetrable. You don't allow people to come in and disrupt your balance. This thing that you created. Okay, Aries. Aries. Okay, so emotionally this year, you want to celebrate, but you're looking very hesitant, very defensive based on some past actions. Maybe your past actions or someone else's past actions. Like, you're just really defensive about celebrating this particular thing. But you're taking your time to move towards this. I feel self-reflection, to move towards this place of enlightenment, to move towards this place where you are calm in your emotions, where your emotions are calm, where you're able to share how you feel. Like that is coming. And it's going to take a minute because the Page of Pentacles is very slow. But once you decide to take action, might be a slow process. Your emotional healing may be a slow process, but you have to get out of this and take action towards becoming more united with your higher self. And it's like you're resistant to celebrating this coming emotional fulfillment. Maybe it's just taking too long. Yeah, but you're going to get to a place. You're going to get to a place where you're going to be emotionally fulfilled and you're going to be able to sustain yourself emotionally. You're not going to be concerned about anybody else and what they're giving and what they're providing. You'll be more emotionally self-sufficient, or you could be this year. That's what you're being offered. Jupiter is all about you and your goals, your destiny, what's going to bring you the ultimate fulfillment, and what do you need to do to work towards that. This is all about balance. You need to offer yourself some balance, emotional balance within yourself. Think clearly about how you are viewing yourself. Be clear about how you divide yourself, how you delegate yourself. Be balanced in the projects that you are offering yourself to. But the key to all of this is you respecting and loving yourself. Offering yourself balance. Like, yeah, you could do things for other people, but this is what you need to do. You need to focus on your emotional self. It's going to make you happier this year by focusing on your emotional self. Because ain't nobody else going to do it for you, boo. Ain't nobody else. Ain't nobody else. So once you've done that emotional work, this is what you're going to get. They're going to bow down, boo. They're going to bow the down. They're going to recognize. But you got to recognize first. Can't nobody recognize until you make them recognize. You got to stand behind the mountain. You got to stand your ground. And make them motherfuckers bow down. And if they're not trying to bow down, I'm not talking about some controlling type shit, but if they're not trying to respect you, respect your boundaries, respect the balance that you created in your life, tell them to get the fuck out of here. Because you created some good shit. All my cards falling. You created some good shit right here. You're proud of what you created. Look at you. Don't let nobody fuck this shit up right here. All right. This is interesting. Hangman and the Six of Pentacles. So we got this again. Oh, excuse me. I'm sorry. Oh my goodness. So, yeah, got a lot of gas. Gotta let it out, boo. Let it out. All right, so this Hangman is somewhere over here. I'm gonna come back to that in a second. But here we go. Six of Pentacles. Like, you have to come out of this indecision about creating balance in your life. Reciprocal relationships where people are being honored, respected for their contributions, and also being given to, not just giving. Like, there are 6 pentacles. You have 4 hands. 3 here, 3 here. So clearly this one is being shared. And there's one here that nobody's touching. So this is boundaries. This is respect. Get you some, boo. Get you some, boo. Come out of this. Make a choice for yourself. Because I feel like you already know. You already know you deserve more. You deserve better. Yeah. Come on, girl, boy. Alrighty then. So, Mercury, communication. You're moving away from I think being defensive in your reaction to things. Like whereas you were ready to react and respond and attack whenever anybody came for you, it's like now you're like, I see that. Let me just go and get on my boat and keep going. I don't give a fuck. So there may be some people or a person that's going to come in and try to stop you from moving away or moving to the next level, financially or business wise. Yeah, they're going to come in and deliver some harsh messages as you are trying to move away, as you're trying to get away from this craziness. But here they come with the bullshit. So I don't know if this information is going to bring a new solid beginning or if you moving away. Or maybe this new information that you're going to get, this new harsh communication that you're going to get is going to cause you to have a new solid foundation. And it could be with yourself. Well, no, this is all about business and finances. So somebody's coming in to just try to disrupt something. But whatever they do, even if they do it, it's going to create a new financial, a new solid foundation for you. Because you're already moving away. It's like, yeah, you're too late, boo. I'm already gone. Yep. A new beginning. A new creative beginning. New financial beginning. Bye. And the Knight of Wands in reverse. So, you got to take action. You need balance. They talked about this already. I don't want to do this. They keep telling me I need to. All right. Okay. Only with these. Fine with me. Thank you. All right. So, following my instructions, y'all. I'm going to try to hurry up because I don't need these videos being this daggone long. It's a whole damn deck. Alrighty then. So sometimes the cards like to play musical chairs. So I play with them. Okay? And I just do what they tell me to do. I'm not reading from there. Okay? I don't look. I just follow. Yeah. Man, that's a lot. And not all of them even get laid down, so. Okay. Okay, these don't have nothing to do with this right here, right now. So I'm going to move those out the way too. Sorry this taking so long, but I hope it's worth it in it. I feel like you need to control your journey towards this enlightenment. You need to pay close attention. You need to be attentive to it. Even though it's going to move slow, you need to be paying attention to the process, paying attention to everything in between. paying attention to the gifts. So I feel like there are going to be small little intuitive gifts that you're going to be getting in between the time you get this full enlightenment. And these small little gifts are going to help to create the solid foundation, the solid spiritual foundation that you are working towards this year. Oh, okay. All right. So, Aries, the work that you do this year is going to produce balance, financial balance, balance in relationships with people, whereas maybe before this was you and this was other people handing to you, but it's going to be a little different. But this is all about balance and you cutting things out in order to create independence, financial independence. All right. That was good. All right, Aries. It's a little stressful, but it was good. All right. Yeah, like, share, subscribe, comment, all of that. This should be more mystic. Get at me whenever. BeMoreConnected.com. Bam.